Whatever we give our attention to, we give great power. You've probably heard me say that many times. So if we watch the news all the time, then we give that energy of the news, that energy of fear and anxiety, a lot of power over us. And if we focus a lot on sense of lost opportunity or lost income in lockdown, then we give that great power too. So you might just remind yourself, just that simple thing, whatever we give our attention to, we give great power. So are we giving our attention to our phones, to screens, to people, to noise, or are we giving our attention to this inward looking, just quiet time? So we come to the mat. Every time we come back here, just spend a moment, be grateful for the time. And just see if you can draw your attention inwards. Some may say there's a little bit of irony in doing an online practice of mindfulness where we're still looking at a screen maybe. So you might just like to take your attention away from the screen. No reason really to look towards me. You might start to just feel the fingers or hands resting on the body. Maybe notice legs and feet heavy on the ground. If you have any pain or discomfort, just notice that too. You might start to just bring your attention to the sounds around you. Maybe the feeling of air on your skin. Maybe the taste in your mouth. Maybe bringing your attention to the next breath. What can we relax? What can we soften? What can we let go of? Whatever might be present for you, just allow it to be there without any judgment, without any asking why or how. And you might just like to think of this attention into stillness as just a mind training. Just like how we do so many things for our body, trimming our nails, cutting our hair, buying new outfits. Think of all the things you do for your body and then what you do for your mind. So this short time on the mat today, just training our mind to be still. Just like we do every time we practice, let's take our arms down by the side of the body, open the chest up. We'll take a breath in to lift both arms wide and high. And then sigh out. Just feel the energy moving down the body. When the next breath comes, turn the palms up. Sigh it out. One more time. Let's bring our hands to the body. I always like to do one hand to heart center, one hand to the belly, but you can place your hands wherever works for you. As we feel the hands on the body, just notice where the breath lives, whether it's under the chest or under the belly. Notice how deep or shallow it might be. Notice whether you're breathing through your mouth or through your nose. Letting our neck be long, our shoulders heavy. Just allowing everything to slow down. As we focus on our out breath, we sigh out. We might even become a little conscious of heart rate slowing, of our body moving into this rest or digest mode. There's a nerve that gets stimulated in our body called the vagus nerve, and this runs along our spine, along our neck. You might like to think of this as the healing or the intuition part of the body, just trusting our body to repair as we slow down. You might not be aware of it, but as you slow down, your blood pressure drops, your heart rate slows, your digestive system starts working its magic, turning the food we've eaten into the energy we need. Your immune system reactivates, protecting you from illness. And you might have a sense of blood flow just taking oxygen to the brain through your blood system. Maybe giving you a little more clarity, helping your next decision be a good one, a positive one. As we breathe in, we invite in peace. As we sigh out, we let go of anything distracting us. As we breathe in, we invite in this idea of just accepting how life is. And as we sigh out, we let go of anything frustrating us. As we breathe in, we invite in resilience and strength. And as we sigh out, we let go of fatigue and tiredness. As we breathe in, we invite in courage. And we let go of indecision, indecisiveness. I just become aware of this idea of using our breath to calm our body, using our smile to relax our muscles. Using our breath to help us focus, to just be here, to be right now. Instead of letting monkey mind wander all over the place. As your next thoughts inevitably come in, as they will, just come back to the breath. Come back to the body. At the end of your next breath, slowly take the hands down. If your eyes are closed, blink them open. We're going to start today by bringing 2 fingers either side of our skull. And just across from the eyebrow, you'll find an indentation in the side of the head. Just bring the fingers into this point. You might even get a little pulse of artery. And we're just going to do some small circles with these fingers, using the flat part of the fingertip. Bringing our attention here. And then take the thumb down. You'll find it'll land somewhere around the edge of your TMJ, your jawbone. And then we're just going to open that mouth. Take some circles. And then you might like to just run the thumb along the jawline. Let's tap down that side of the face, side of the jaw, along the jawline. And you might like to open and close the mouth as you do. Don't worry how you look. So often in our sleep in the night, our mouth might be clenched, our teeth might be grinding. Our mind doesn't really rest at night. Sometimes our mind is even busier than during the day. Hard to work out how that could be true, but apparently. All right, let's bring fingers together to kind of V shapes, either side of the ear. Press the fingers into the side of the head and pushing up. Neck is long. See if you can tuck your chin in a little. Energy moving upwards. And then we'll come up to the head and just comb through the top of the head. You might feel like you're just scratching, shampooing the head. Let's tap. We're going to bring both hands behind the back of the neck and just find those 2 big bones, the occiput bones. Can't really miss them. Everyone has a base of the skull, and just we're going to press in under those 2 bones. Feel like we're lifting up, we're pushing in and pressing up. Take a breath. Just allow neck to be long. And if you want to go a little deeper here, just bring the heel of your palm to the back of the neck. Draw the fingers together or interlace the fingers and just draw the palm in. Just massaging into the side of the neck. You can work all the way down from where those occiput bones are along either side of the neck. Drawing the heel of the palm in. And then we'll side out, shake it out. Let's take a big shrug. Bring the shoulders right up to the ears and then let it go. One more time. Side out. We'll bring our fingers together, interlace them, roll through the wrists, both directions. And then we'll flick our fingers out. All right, let's roll the shoulders this time. Take as big a circle as you can, really turning the shoulders in and then opening them out. Maybe coming back the other direction. We'll take the hands up to the shoulders, big rooster of the arms, elbows wide. We're going to cup our chin with our hand and just turn the chin gently towards the shoulder. And with our opposite thumb, we're going to just trace up the side of the neck. This is a muscle called the sternocleidomastoid, bit of a mouthful. And you can just trace it around the side, right up to that sort of big bone that's right under the ear. And we're pressing in and pushing up, just tracing along those muscles up the side of the neck. And when you're ready, slowly turn the head back to the center. Taking your time, we're going to come to the other side. Cup the chin in the heel of the palm again. Just turn it around to the neck and then we press up the side. Just working gently here, not trying to force anything. Might just find a little trigger point of just little knots that's stopping energy moving. And we'll slowly come back to the center. We're going to take our right arm out, look towards that palm, take a big breath in together. As we sigh out, we're going to turn and look away to the other shoulder and turn our palm all the way over so that it rolls around and palm comes back up. Inhale, look back towards your hand as you turn it back up, and sigh out as you look away. And just move in your own range of movement, whatever that might be. Sighing out as we look away, inhaling as we turn back. Let's bend that elbow, bring the hand in towards the shoulder. Just rest it on the base of your neck. We're going to take our other arm, bend that arm under, so we bring our knuckles to the spine. And then just slowly Take the knuckles up the spine. Now, you might find that your fingers touch, or you might find that they don't get anywhere near each other. No right or wrong way to be here. Just take a hold of your shirt, maybe take a hold of your fingers, and we're just going to sigh out. Let our shoulders be heavy as we feel the crown of the head drawing up, elbow draws up. Take a breath. See if you can keep all your attention on the sit bones. Body is heavy. Spine is long. In yoga, this is called Gomukhasana, the cow face pose. And when you're ready, sigh it out. We'll take both arms wide. Take a few circles. And slowly drop the arms down. Let's come onto the other side. We'll extend our left arm out. Look towards that hand. Take a big breath in. Exhale, roll over, look away. Inhale to turn back. And sigh it out. Maybe noticing if this side feels any different to the other. Inviting this sense of ease into the movement of the neck. Never try and force the neck. Just allow that movement to be whatever your spine will allow. And every time we focus on simple things like this, we show our body how to move without bringing in any stress or strain. Sigh it out. All right, let's bend this elbow in. We'll bring the hand to the back of the neck. Opposite arm bends under, knuckles to the base of the spine, and then just slowly work your way up. You'll probably feel different on this side than the other. Bodies are not even. Take a breath. Let everything be heavy. Notice if you're holding your breath. Allow the chest to be open. Body heavy. One more breath in. And we'll slowly take the arms wide. Take a few more circles. Your arms are probably feeling heavy by now. Just let it go. Let them be heavy. We're going to take them behind the back. Interlace the fingers. See if you can draw the palms towards each other. Draw the shoulders towards each other. Chest is open. Take the hands as low as you can. Shoulders away from the ears. And we'll let it go. Let's shake it out again. One more for our shoulders. We're going to just reach over to the opposite shoulder. Just work your fingers along the top of that shoulder blade. It's our trapezius muscle, and about halfway between our neck and our shoulder, there's a spot, gallbladder 21. We're just going to sort of stop halfway between neck and shoulder. Maybe you feel a little bit of tension here. And we're just going to start moving the opposite arm. So you might press in with these fingers and just explore a little. You might roll the hand over. You might take the arm behind the back. You might lift the hand above the head. What we're looking for is just an exploration of all the movements of this shoulder joint. And just noticing wherever our energy might be blocked. Anywhere that you feel is particularly tender or stiff or sore, just hold it for a minute, maybe shake it out. And then you might move to another spot. Most important thing here is just to listen to your body. Bring your awareness to these parts that might be a little stuck. Maybe we're holding on to something that is not serving us anymore. Some people feel like mind and body is all separate. But the more we explore, the more we start to understand that our emotions are trapped in our body, trapped in our nervous system. Our body can often be like a map of all the trauma throughout our life. How or why it holds on to these things, we don't really have to understand. We just need to remember to acknowledge that that happens. Just like we don't have to understand how electricity works. I don't know how electricity works, but I still turn the light on every day. All right, let's shake that arm out. We'll bring the arm over to the other side. Explore the top of that shoulder blade again. About halfway along, we're going to find that spot, just pressing in with our fingers. And again, just explore. No right or wrong way to do. Notice where you might be stiff. Whenever you need to, just hold it there. This stuff often has the effect of just flushing new energy, new chi back through the channels of the body. Just allowing things that are stuck to start flowing again. Often this is all it takes. I like to remind myself often that all of the 37 trillion cells in my body are all hungry for energy. Always wanting to move, to change, to transform. Every atom, all bits of matter, always changing, always transforming. And whenever you're ready, shake it out both sides. We're going to bring just a little bit of movement into our spine. Let's curl the elbows and fists in, tuck the chin in, and then we'll sigh out to open the chest. Inhale, curl the spine in. Exhale. Keep going in your own time. Let it go. One more time. And sigh it out. All right, we're going to come over now. Just take your head down to the ground. Drop the legs down. We're coming into a child's pose. Just let the whole body be heavy. You might take a moment to feel the belly press into the thigh. And sigh it out. Walk the hands forward. We're going to come up into all fours. And just take your wrist under your shoulders. We'll lift our left knee out to the side. Just take it out, just like a dog peeing on a lamppost. And then we'll take some small circles. Just rotating the hip out. And then let's change the direction. Come back the other way. And you might like to just extend that leg out. Again, just like we did with our shoulder, just explore the hip joint a little bit. You might take the knee right up to the elbow. You might extend the leg long. You might bend the heel, take the heel up to the tailbone. You might extend the leg wide or sweep it behind the body. Just exploring, noticing wherever tension might be. Let's take that knee down and we'll just come straight to the other side. Right knee opens out, extend it out. Maybe bringing the knee up to the elbows, taking the heel to the tailbone. And trusting our own body's intuition to just lead the movement. We're going to come down all the way onto our back now. Just extend the legs out. And just allow whole body to be heavy. Take your knees up, soles of the feet flat to the ground. And we're going to bring our arms down by the side, palms pressing into the floor. Tuck the chin in. Walk the fingers away from the head, so they're moving towards the feet. Just so you feel the shoulders come away from the ears. When you're ready, we're going to take a breath in, sigh out, press through the feet, lift the tailbone up. Inhale to take that spine back down to the mat. And we exhale to roll it up. Keep going in your own breath. And you might notice each vertebrae just slowly dropping down to the mat and then slowly lifting up. Next time we come down, we're going to take our left hand, just create a little mountain of knuckle, and just lift the left side of your sit bone up. Take the knuckles under that, and then just roll the hip back over. And we're just going to explore here, just like we did with our fingers on our shoulder blade. Lift the knee up. Change the position, roll the leg back. And we're just exploring our glute muscle. Glute muscle is the biggest muscle in the body. It's kind of 3 interconnected muscles. So we're not really looking for the bone, we're just looking for tension held in our muscles. The muscles we use every day, every time we get up from seating to standing. And sometimes they switch on and support our movement, and sometimes they don't. So tailbone stays heavy. Just explore under, opening the knee out as you do. And when you find something that feels a little more tender, a little more stiff, maybe just hold the movement there. Let's just stay on the left side. If you'd like to join me in going a little deeper, roll open the hip. We're going to lift the foot up. Now we're going to explore even further. Extend the leg and just notice energy moving through the body. You might extend the hip wide, take the foot long. As we explore, we might just become aware of this feeling of body healing itself. I like to think of myself ideally not as a machine that breaks, but as a well-trained houseplant. Not just a houseplant that might suffer a bit when you forget to water it. To me, I'm like a well-trained houseplant that The houseplant that takes itself out into the sun every day, that knows to water itself, to drink. Our kidneys are dominant in the afternoon. So between 3 and 7 is the time of your day when you need to drink the most water every day. Just have a liter or two of water there. Make sure you get through it. All right, let's switch to the other side. We'll drop that foot back down, bend the knee. This time right hand or knuckle mountain comes under the right hip. And just open out and explore again. So when I live like a houseplant, I take myself out every day, find the sun, make sure I have enough water. I treat all the food I eat as medicine. Make sure I'm not eating too many processed foods. And I just trust body's intuition to heal itself when I remember to do all these things. So often as humans, we start to fixate on finding a cure, finding a fix, finding not the medicine of food, but the medicine of chemicals in our bloodstream, introducing artificial things in, hoping we can get away with all our not great lazy habits. Every time our body experiences pain, it's just a message to change those habits. We can ignore the message or we can take heed. Every day is a choice. All right, if you'd like to join me in going a little deeper, lift the foot up, extend the leg out, and just notice any tender spots, maybe hold it there, allow the energy to flush back through. And we're going to roll over onto our side, draw the knees up to the chest, extend the arms long in front of the body. Take a big breath in. As we exhale, we're going to draw the hands across the chest, side out, stand out. Inhale to come back over. Extend and open, sighing out, keeping the legs heavy, hips stay stable. And as you sigh out and open out, extending the arm, you might just follow with your eyes, follow the hand, sink out, soften into the twist. Let it go. You might like to just roll over onto the other side, or you might press yourself up, take yourself onto the other side. Extend the arms in front of the body, take a big breath in, let the head be heavy. Sigh out, open out, the legs stay heavy. Inhale back, let it go. One more time. When you're ready, roll onto the back, draw the knees into the chest, You might like to just rock a little from side to side. I'm going to take a few rock and rolls to come up to seated position. You can join me or you can just press yourself up, whatever works for you. Just allowing the spine to be heavy. And we join each other in a seated position. Let's bring our palms to heart center. You might take a moment to just bring your attention to shoulders and hips. Maybe noticing something have opened up. Take a moment in gratitude for a decision, as always, to practice, to come to the mat. And let's bow and just acknowledge shared energy of practicing together each day.